If you start with a book, if you develop the whole writing process in service to the book, then when the student is finished making the book, the first thing they ask is, well, can I write in it? So we are involved in creating lots of different small book projects that involve either sewing and assembling paper that they can write on or stamp on or color or paint. And all of these different structures are all various book projects that we offer here at The Right Place. But the idea first is make the book, and then the writing comes. The Right Place is very fortunate to have 2 display cases to demonstrate to people the kind of book projects we'll be involved with here. In one case, we have an actual textbook of paper structures, and this shows you that the fan fold is a very typical book structure. This on the other side shows how artists actually take that same structure and use it for poems or illustrations. And then in the front here we have a book that shows how a major publishing company would use a fan fold book. In book binding and in book making, there are structures that students can learn at a very introductory level that they can perfect over the course of their whole artistic book making life. It was very important to find a space for The Right Place that included water, and this is a kitchen in our building that's used specifically for paper making. To make paper, you have to have a water source. You have pulp that you then sluice through a mold and decal like this using bins of pulp, and then you can produce, after they're dried, handmade paper. We have this fabulous drying tray that allows us to work with 4 or 5 students and do all the product that they make in one day, and then the next day when they come back to class, their paper's dry and ready to be bound into a product like a small book. It was very important for me for The Right Place to demonstrate to students, young people, the place we live in. And that includes a riparian forest like this. This room allows you to come up and relax and write or read. This is just a place to get away from everybody else and to write quietly or read quietly in an environment that promotes tranquility.
The classes I took was the block printing, a week of cursive, and then this class. It relaxes me so I don't have to think about schoolwork and other things from home. I could just relax and do art, which I like.
I kind of like the painting. And I like how, like these, the ways you do it can help you paint nice pictures, because I'm not very good at painting. But it's also just cool to learn the way you do it.
This space is a classroom space. Now the furniture we've assembled for this room is modular. I mean, we have tables and chairs that we can set up as a regular classroom. We can set them up in rows. We can create a U shape. We can create squares and rectangles. We can make small group stations. The decor and the environment of The Right Place reflect the environment in which we live, so that the writers could develop a sense of themselves as coming from this place, coming from the Delta, coming from agricultural lands, from the food basket of California.